Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Amethyst Raven, and for today's hashtag crafty whip weekend, I'm building out the covers for my mini random journals made of all the rubbish that I've got lying around my house. Journals to try and use up some of my stuff. So I'm just going to make the second front side of cover and the first one that we did last time, the inside of that cover. If that makes sense. So I'm just going through my pages now, and I've just ripped out some pages of some bits that I think might go quite well on my cover, trying not to think about it too much. But at one point I do realise that I am probably overthinking slightly, and then just shake myself off a little bit and go back to just chucking stuff down randomly, because this is a random journal. So as I said, this is for hashtag crafty whip weekend that it is a like hashtag open collab that I came up with just for us to use up our stuff and finish or work on things that are works in progress. So if you want to join in, then just do the hashtag crafty whip weekend over on Instagram or here on YouTube. Harley wants to go out, and and tag me in it. And my Instagram is AmethystRaven342. So just tag me in it and we can see what everyone's working on. I need to go and let Harley out. Bear with. Okay, so he kind of wanted to go out and he kind of didn't want to go out, but either way, I had to open the door, which is great when it's raining. So now the door's open and I'm cold. Anyway, so I'm just laying down some papers now. So if you want to do hashtag crafty whip weekend, then just tag me on Instagram and YouTube with the hashtag and I can see what you're working on. So yeah, like I said last time, I've got quite a few leaflets and flyers and things from when I go and work in Edinburgh. So quite a lot of the stuff I'm sticking on here are Scottish things that I've stuck on, but there's some pretty pictures in there. And then there's this Alice in Wonderland maze from the Alice in Wonderland ballet, which I didn't know was a thing until I ripped it out of that page. So that sounds fun. I like Alice. Then I also found like an Addams Family thing and the singing kettle, which I grew up in Scotland, and I don't remember if I ever saw the singing kettle, but I remember it was a thing that people talked about, and I think it was like a travelling show, and in primary school you would go and watch it, and I can't remember if I did or not. And this is just some fireworks. And so let me know what you are up to this weekend. Are you doing anything fun? Did you do anything for Valentine's Day, either on your own or with your friends or with your loved ones, or just, I don't know, burn your ex's stuff? I don't know what people do on Valentine's Day. We ordered in a Chinese takeaway, and my husband got me some lovely roses. We don't go all out and celebrate, but we like to just get a couple of little things. You'll probably wonder why I keep moving these things in with wiggly edges. That's just because my husband got me a ring light for my birthday, and it means that I can move stuff around a bit better. It's like a ring light and a phone holder thing, so I can kind of come down a little bit further, but I'm just getting used to what my boundaries are. So I've put a couple of tear-in rulers at the top and the bottom, just so I can make sure that I don't go off camera. This is that Addams Family thing. What's it? A new musical comedy. That looks fun. And I've also brought in a little bit of wrapping paper as well. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background, but I'm doing laundry, as is life. And then I'm just going to cover over the whole page, or the whole cover, in another layer of Mod Podge, just to give it a little bit of more structural integrity. And oh, this is just some tin foil that I've got. I don't know why I'm showing you some tin foil, but I am, and it's just to put my cover on so it can dry, and then I'll take that out somewhere to leave it to dry. Problem is I can't put things on the floor here because animals will just walk all over them. So now I've got the cover that I made last time, and just showing you that it's all dried now. And I'm just going to fold in these edges, and I kind of don't really think this through, and I struggle a little bit to stick down these edges, but really it's just to kind of get them there because I'm going to cover it up in a minute anyway. But I'm just using my Cosmic Shimmer glue. It's a really good glue, that. What's the weather doing where you guys are? We've got it very grey and very wet and rainy on this Saturday. The dog is not happy about it because he hates getting wet, but he also likes to go outside, so he's in a bad mood. The cat will go out in any sort of weather. The dog's huffing and puffing now. Can you hear him? So I'm just trying to fold down these edges, and then realised it might be better if I turn it around, fold them up. And I should have pre-folded them because where I Mod Podged them last time and it's all hardened, it's done that structural integrity thing that I was looking for, and it's hard to fold over, so I should have folded them over first, but it's fine. I get there in the end. And I'm kind of just roughly sticking everything down at the moment. Like when it's done, I'll just check over it all and just make sure that everything's stuck down. And I was thinking I might use one of these journals to do like Junk Journal July maybe, depending on what I'm up to at that point of the year. But yeah, I feel like I want to get in on one of these big challenges because I want to challenge myself a little bit. Hello, Loki. I want to challenge myself a little bit to do one of these challenges. How many times can I say challenge? So I'm just Mod Podging down this wrapping paper. I thought I would just use gift wrap for the insides of the journals. Not just gift wrap, but kind of use that as the base layer and then stick some stuff on top. So yeah, not really anything too exciting going on at the moment on this cover, but just taking you along for the journey with me. Now I'm like starting to think that I want to straighten up these edges a little bit, not in a straight way, but in a like so that I can stick them on properly. But then I end up just sticking it over the edge anyway, and I'll just cut it down at a later date. Oh, I was going to say something, I've forgotten what it was now. Never mind. I'm sure it will come back to me if it's important. Now there's a bit on this wrapping paper that's ripped off as well from where I unwrapped my present, and the sellotape had pulled it off, so I will cover that up in a little bit, and I will do a little bit of collage because it doesn't quite rip all the way along. So I'll just pull some off the sides and add that in. And this is only a fairly quick video today because it's not a great deal you can do with, I can't do much else until they've dried, so that will be the next one, will be just finishing up the second inside cover and just straightening up the edges on them all, and then start actually building the journal. I like this paper, it's all pretty with flowers. It reminds me of spring, and it's definitely starting to feel a bit more springy here in the UK. But please do like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Now I'm going to use this picture to cover up that, and it's a picture of Aileen Donnan Castle up in the Highlands of Scotland, and I visited that castle before. It's really, really pretty, but it's where the film Highlander was filmed. So I've actually got a photo of pretty much that I took from the beach. But yeah, it's a really nice castle. So if you're ever up in the Highlands of Scotland, then well worth a visit. And I think it's got a gift visitor centre as well. Which is always a prerequisite of visiting anywhere. And then I've just popped this little bit of map down, which actually I think covers off pretty much where the castle is. I'm kind of geographically challenged, so may or may not. And then I'm just putting a layer of Mod Podge over the whole thing again, just to strengthen it up a little bit. And then we are basically done with this one. So hashtag crafty whip weekend, and I will see you again soon. Thanks guys, bye.